It's working, but I was trying to close my laptop because now it's just doing too much.
I see you. We see you.
I know. But now it's just doing too much.
Well, I don't want to see you on that. That's what you look like on the TV. Look at. Go back to the TV, Nisa. This is what you look like.
No, I know. I'm looking at it.
Go back to the TV, Nisa. This is what you look like.
I'm just gonna do it without the camera. But it's just y'all two.
Just
That's what it looked like.
so the like, we should have nice back. Why do it at the camera? How we don't see the?
Give me.
All right, but she wants to play. Did people not know it was 6:30? She wants to play. Lena, will you go over there and quit farting? Nobody on your buttons. Nobody on your buttons.
What's up? Excuse the delay, excuse the setups, excuse everything. I am currently in my office because I just wrapped up a meeting and I ain't have time to make it home. And I'm still late to my own event. So thank you all for being here. But we're about to go ahead and get started because I got a lot to do in a short amount of time. Uh, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, why are both of these open? Let's close this one. Share screen. Bruh. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. All right. Forget this. Wait, we are going to get started for real this time. For real this time. So yeah, if you didn't know, it is Women's History Month. So of course, all of the trivias that we are doing this month, the two trivias we're doing this month are going to be based on Black women. I don't know where to look because I got 3 screens. We're gonna be doing trivias geared towards Black women in history, music, sports, culture, all those kind of things. Tonight's topics are women in sports, women in politics, and leading ladies. So yeah, hopefully you know a little bit of something about those categories, because that is what we are doing today. Always my thing now is to like wear shirts. So got on a Harriet Tubman shirt today. She did some great things. But yeah, I'm talking a lot. I'm going to go ahead and get started. But yeah, of course, y'all know the rules. I feel like everybody that's in here has played before. So I'm just going to keep on going. Of course, you can scan the QR code to pull up the actual questions. The questions will go in your phone. There is a delay, so be sure that you look at your phone. Don't look and listen to me because at that point you are already going to be 10 seconds behind. So answer the questions on the phone. Don't wait on me to read the answers. Read the questions. I mean, because yeah, you behind if you do that. So I think people are in. I'm showing people are in. So yeah, I look rough, but that is fine. I'm getting a haircut on Saturday. I have multiple events, and I just had to wait till the last thing to make my haircut last the longest. Some people know about those struggles, some people don't. But had to make it stretch. But looks like we have 6 people playing tonight, so that means you have a 1 in 6 chance. So good luck. May the odds be in your favor. Of course, you will enter a name. I'm assuming that has already happened. But yeah, there's no warm-up questions or anything this go around. Because yeah, I think y'all know what y'all are doing now. So I think we are good. We are good. We are good. We are about to get started. The first category will be women in sports. So hopefully you know a little bit of something about women in sports. If not, hey, I'm sorry. So yeah, women in sports. Oh, general history questions about women in sports. Cool. So all the members are in. We got 7 people playing. We got 30 questions today. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road. First question is coming now. Who was the first NBA player to dunk in a game? Who was the first WNBA player to dunk in a game? Candace Parker, Lisa Leslie, Asia Wilson, or Tina Thompson? Who was the first WNBA player to dunk in a game? That is none other than Miss Lisa Leslie. So the answer I was looking for was yes, Lisa Leslie. Of course, Helen from the Los Angeles Sparks. No, yeah, I'm just gonna cut off my camera. Okay, no, I'm not. Oh, yes, I am. There we go. So yes, that answer I was looking for was Lisa Leslie. Next question. Question 2 of 30. 2 of 30. Helen from Atlanta, this young tennis player beat Venus at the 2019 Wimbledon tournament. Was that Naomi Osaka, Coco Gauff? Was that Francine Tiafoe? Or was that Aretha Ashe? Who was the person that beat Venus at the 2019 Wimbledon tournament? So let's see if we got that right. Yes. So yes, that was Miss Coco. The Francis person, that is actually a male. And then Aretha Ashe is not a real tennis player to my knowledge. That is Arthur Ashe, who, if you know who that is, of course, he is a very popular Black tennis player, trendsetter. And I was like, how can I make Arthur Ashe a more feminine name? And I came up with Aretha. So sadly, Aretha Ashe is not the answer I was looking for. But yes, Miss Coco beat Venus. So yeah, that is what the answer was. Next question. Known for her long nails and leg sleeve, this track star is known as the fastest woman ever recorded. Is that Sha'Carri Richardson, Gabby Thomas, Allison Felix, or Florence Griffin Joyner? Oh, wow. Y'all must know this because y'all all answered it quick. Well, yep, I knew that was going to trip some people out. But yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson. She does have a similar style, but I put the leg sleeve in there because that's more of FloJo's kind of signature look. Sha'Carri, I mean, honestly, all the girls be slayed out. So they all take influence from FloJo, Florence Griffin Joyner. So that was the answer I was looking for, but Sha'Carri was a good answer, but sadly that was not the right answer. Next question. The first woman to win an Olympic gold medal was that Alex Coachman? Was that Wilma Rudolph? Was that Florence Griffin Joyner? Or was that Serena Williams? Who was the first woman, Black woman, to win, well, woman in general, to win an Olympic gold medal? Who was that? Everyone has answered. So also knew this would trick people up. But yes, it was actually Miss Alex Coachman, who was also a track star. But she came way before Wilma Rudolph. She was in, I want to say it was the 20s. So she was the first one. But stay tuned because we got more Wilma Rudolph stuff coming down the line. But yes, the answer I was looking for was Alice Coachman, who was a product of Tuskegee. Moving on. During this past season, WNBA season, This athlete was the first woman to score 1,000 points in a season. Was that Angel Reese? Was that A'ja Wilson? Was that Kelsey Plum? Or was that Brittany Griner? Who was the first woman to score 1,000 points in a season this past season? Yes, the answer I was looking for was A'ja Wilson. Angel Reese was not. She didn't score 1,000 points. She probably will at some point, but this year was not the year that she did that. A'ja Wilson had a hell of a season. They did everything. She got every award, but sadly they did not three-peat. But the answer was A'ja Wilson. A'ja Wilson. Next question. Who was the first African American to win an Olympic individual all-around title in gymnastics? Was it Simone Biles? Was it Jordan Childs? Was it Gabby Douglas? Or was it Dominique Dawes? Dominique Dawes, I'm sorry. Who was the first one to win Olympic medal for all-around in gymnastics? That is worded so wrong. Who was the first African American to win an Olympic individual all-around title? Well, I guess it reads right. But yes, that answer I was looking for was yes, Gabby Douglas. She did that. She was the first one back in 2012. I want to say it was the 2012 Olympics. Yeah, what are we, 24? Maybe it was the 2016. It was either the 2012 or 2016. But yes, the answer I was looking for was Gabby Douglas. Yes, Simone Biles did go on and do it later, but she was not the first. So good guess, but sadly that was not the answer we were looking for. We as in me. So next question. Dawn Staley coaches the South Carolina women's basketball team, but what college did she go to? Did she go to the University of Connecticut? Did she go to the University of Virginia? Did she go to the University of Tennessee? Or did she go to Temple University? Where did Dawn Staley play her college ball? Where did she play her college ball? Where did she play her college ball? Let's see. Ooh, I knew this would trip some people up. But yes, Dawn Staley is a product of the University of Virginia. So yeah, that is where she played. Temple was a good answer. That is where she used to coach before she got to USC. So fun fact, she coached the Temple basketball team also while still playing in the WNBA. University of Tennessee and University of Connecticut are both powerhouses when it comes to women's basketball, but Dawn Staley is not a product of those programs. So, University of Virginia. Next question. During the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, Simone backed out of the team final due to an ankle injury, an arm injury, mental health concerns, or she caught COVID. Why did she back out of the team final and other individual finals? Ooh, excuse me. Yes, so it was mental health concerns. It was a big deal at the time because everybody said that she was like copping out and it wasn't a real injury and like she should do it, but she was trying to tell people like if my headspace is not right, I can literally fall and break my neck. But of course, we live in a society where people don't care about those kind of things. They just care about what you can do for them. So they didn't care that her life was in danger. They just cared about her being entertainment. But yeah, she had mental health concerns, and she's been an advocate for mental health since then. So yeah, that was the answer I was looking for. Next question, I think it's the last one before the bonus question. Who was the first player to sign with the WNBA? The first player, was that Lisa Leslie? Was that Dawn Staley? Was that Cheryl Miller? Or was that Cheryl Swoops? Who was the first player to sign with the WNBA? I'm sorry. So I'm sure the majority of y'all did not get this right. Because if you put Lisa Leslie, you are wrong. Okay, I thought more people was going to pick Lisa Leslie. So good answer, saying Cheryl Miller. But sadly, the WNBA did not start until like the late 90s. Cheryl Miller played in the late 80s, so the WNBA was not around for her time. So the answer I was looking for was Miss Cheryl Swoops. So yes, so she is a legend in her own right, but sadly she did not play in the WNBA because it was not founded yet. So that is that. But Lisa, I honestly thought more people was going to choose Lisa Leslie. Because she was kind of the face. I felt like she was the face of WNBA for a while. Next question, or I think this is the scoreboard. Oh, next question before the final question. Helen from Tennessee, this Olympian was the first woman athlete to win 3 gold medals at one Olympics. Was that Wilma Rudolph? Was that Sha'Carri Richardson? Was that Simone Biles? Or was that Simone Manuel? Who was the first woman to win 3 gold medals at a single Olympic Games? So, yeah, everybody got that right. Shout out to y'all. I kind of gave y'all a hint earlier. But yeah, that was the answer I was looking for, coming from Clarksville, Tennessee, where my mom is from. So, where I always also say that I spent a lot of time there. That's where I went to college and all those kind of things. But yes, Wilma Rudolph was the answer I was looking for, product of the Tennessee State University. Next question. Oh, let's check the scores before the bonus round. Hopefully y'all did good. We will find out. You got a 1 in 7 chance of coming in first. So let's see who. Okay, B-Man is in first place. Then second place we have Simone Biles Owens. I'm assuming that's with O-W. I'm sure it's Owens. But that is where we are currently so far. But we are going into a bonus round or a bonus question, and that will be on the screen here shortly. It will be a type-in answer. It will be a type-in answer. So, sports bonus question. This HBCU was the first HBCU to have a gymnastics team. What HBCU was that? They have been in the news recently for a major feat that they just accomplished. Oh wow, time went by really quick. I don't know why time went by so quick. I don't know if I can extend the time. It's not looking like it. Time is up though. Hopefully y'all got answers in. But the answer I was looking for was yes. The answer I was looking for was Fisk, Fisk University, and I was looking it up just because I didn't want to mess up the girl's name. But yes, Morgan Price just recently, I want to say like it was last month, so like a couple of weeks ago, she was the first gymnast from an HBCU to score a perfect 10 in gymnastics. So that's a huge deal. I mean, it's hard to get a perfect score in anything, but she did that. And she is from Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee. So yeah. That was the answer. So let's check the scores. That was worth 100 points. Oh, I don't know why it's not 250 like it should have been. So hopefully it doesn't come down to that. But yes, this is the current scoreboard. We got B-Man in first, Simone Biles Owens in second, and Mimi in third. So that was the first round. Of course, that was women in sports. Next, we're going to women in politics. So I can imagine this scoreboard might shift up a little bit, but that is where we are going. Next category. Oh, we going straight into it. Okay, I don't know where my intro slide is. Kamala Harris is a graduate of which HBCU? Where did she go to school? Did she go to Spelman? Did she go to Howard? Did she go to Hampton? Or did she go to Bethune-Cookman? Ooh. Where did she go? Where did Madam She Should Have Been President go? Yes, she is the product of HU, Howard University. That is where she went. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Next question. I think it's a call back. Oh, okay. I don't know why my thing is out of order, but women in politics. Question 13. We're almost halfway through. This was the first Black woman to run for president. First Black woman to run for president. Was that Miss Harris? Was that Miss Maxine Waters? Was that Condoleezza Rice? Or was that Shirley Chisholm? Who was the first Black woman to run for president? Everyone has answered. Yes, Shirley Chisholm. I said that in the previous episode. So if you remember that from that, shout out to you. But also if you know this just because you know it, shout out to you even more. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Everyone got it right. Shout out to y'all. 14. Serving as the Secretary of State during George W. Bush's term, this was the first Black woman in this role. So the first Black Secretary of State. The same names from the last slide. Who is the answer? Who is the answer? Who is the answer? I ain't gonna lie, this was so far in my time doing trivias, this was the hardest category to come up with. Just because like I couldn't think of other names of politicians. So that was hard. It was hard coming up with questions too. I'm not into politics like that, so I really had to dig into my ChatGPT bag. Next question. With her help, Georgia voters flipped this state blue during the 2020 presidential election. So in Georgia, it made major headlines because for the first time in I don't know how many years, they voted blue for president and not red. Was that Stacey Abrams? Was that Lori Lightfoot? Okay, I'm not going to read all the answers. But yes, Stacey Abrams was the answer I was looking for. So yeah, she was doing a lot of great things in all of Georgia to get the voter numbers up, and it was enough in 2020. But sadly, they went right back to where they usually do. But yes, that was the answer I was looking for. Stacey Abrams, who is also a writer. If you did not know, she writes books, like of course political books, but also fiction books. So if you didn't know that, you know that now, maybe. Next question. Started by 3 Black women, the Black Lives Matter movement started in what year? Was that 2010, 2013, 2016, or 2020? When did the Black Lives Matter movement start? And yes, it was started by 3 Black women. If you did not know, let's see what y'all got. Once again, this is a call back to last week, because if you don't know, the Black Lives Matter movement was birthed after the death of Trayvon Martin. So if you knew that, you would have got 2013. That was the answer I was looking for. Trayvon Martin was murdered in 2012, and then the Black Lives Matter movement started in 2013 as a response to George Zimmerman getting away with murder. Essentially, I'm gonna call it what it is. That's what happened. So yes, 2013 was the answer I was looking for. So yeah, the clues you had to know is what major event started the Black Lives Matter movement. So of course, 2013, like I said, 2012 was Trayvon Martin. 2016 was the summer where it was so many different people. And then 2020 was of course George Floyd. But yeah, the Black Lives Matter movement started because of George Zimmerman getting away with murder. So that is what happened. Next question. What political party was Angela Davis most associated with? What political party was Angela Davis most associated with? Was she most associated with the Democrat Party, Republican, Black Panther Party, Communist Party? Think before you answer. That's all I'm going to say. If you know anything about about Angela Davis or free speech or education in general, you would have you would have came to an answer. So yes, she did have ties to the Black Panther Party. Yes, that is true. But it is a known fact that she was a communist. She also lost her job because of it. She stopped identifying with the Black Panther Party because if you know about the Black Panther Party, they are very sexist and they don't really have too many women in leadership positions. So Angela Davis, she still helped out with them, but she did not classify herself as being a member of the Black Panther Party. She classified herself as being a part of the Communist Party. So yes, she was a communist, and because of that, she lost her job teaching at UCLA. But yes, she did work with the Black Panther Party, but she is most associated with the Communist Party because that's what got her fired. So yeah, I know that was a trick question. It was a trick question, but that was the answer. Next question. Oh, no bonus points. Okay. Uh, before becoming the vice president, what role did Kamala Harris most recently serve in? Most recently serve in? Was she the DA of San Francisco? Was she the Attorney General of California? Was she a U.S. Senator? Or was she the Director of Housing and Urban Development? Most recently served in before her vice presidency. Most recent. So the answer was in the question. I mean, in the answers. So this is literally her career path. The first three, she was a DA in San Fran. Then she worked her way up to the Attorney General of California. But her most recent thing before the VP was she was the U.S. Senator for California. Happy nobody clicked the last one, but yes. So she did serve in all of these roles, which is dope in itself. But yeah, she was last the U.S. Senator for California. She was a senator. So that is what the answer was. Next question. Why? I don't know why there's no bonus points. I guess I didn't click the right buttons. Known for her advocacy and reclaiming her time, this councilwoman has been serving California since the 90s. Was that once again Kamala Harris? Was that Maxine Waters? Was that Fannie Lou Hamer? Or was that Angela Davis? Was who is reclaiming their time, So yes, that answer I was looking for was yes, Miss Maxine Waters. So I mean, it's a very popular meme now, GIF now, everything when it comes to social media. She got all kind of gifs and memes because she just always be making funny faces and things in sessions and things along those lines. But yes, a couple of years, I want to say it was like 2016 or 2017. Maybe it was later. I feel like it was, yeah, no, it was during Donald Trump's first term. Yeah, she was talking about reclaiming her time, and it became a thing within the Black community. But yes, Maxine Waters is who I was looking for. Oh, let's see if the leaderboard has shifted at all. Let's see what we got. Okay. B Man. I don't know who B Man is, but B Man is still in first. We got Simone Biles in second, and we have Shantae in third. So yeah, that is where we are going. Oh, no bonus questions. What? So I said earlier, Stacey Abrams is also a writer. What is her writer's name? So she used to write underneath a different name than Stacey Abrams. What is that name that I am looking for? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Let's see what y'all got. If y'all got anything. I know this is hard guess. Okay. We got a first name. I don't know if that's enough. That girl, Obama. I guess I'll give it. Selena Montgomery was the name I was looking for. So yeah, I'll give first name. But yeah, Selena Montgomery, she used to write under that name prior to 2021. So that is the answer that I was looking for, and nobody knew that. Well, because one person knew some of that. So, something in my eye. Next question, or next, let's see if the scoreboard shifted. It did not shift at all. So same top three people. Same top three people. Next question. Leading ladies. So of course, this is talking about from the small screen to the big one. We got some legends when it comes to leading ladies. So if politics was kind of hard for you, hopefully this is a little bit easier for you. I know it was definitely easier for me to come up with because I was struggling trying to come up with questions for the politics ones. Because I need to touch up on my politics. Yeah, leading ladies. First question of leading ladies. Why is there no bonus points, bro? Claire Huxtable was the mother in the Cosby Show. Which actress played Miss Huxtable? Was that Debbie Allen? Was that Felicia Rashad? Was that Jackie Harris? Or was that Kim Whitley? Who played Claire Huxtable in the Cosby Show? The Cosby Show, even though they were the Huxtable family, I never understood why shows used to do that. Jamie Foxx did the same thing. All of them just had the Jamie Foxx show, but my name is Jamie King. What? But yep, Felicia Rashad got that right. I mean, everybody got that right. Felicia Rashad was the answer I was looking for, is what I was trying to say. So yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward. Felicia Rashad, legend. Hey, legend. Next question. Question 22. In the show, Everybody Hates Chris. What was the mother's name? Was it Tanya? Was it Janet? Was it Lisa? Or was it Rochelle? What was the name of the mom in Everybody Hates Chris? Everybody hates Chris. I don't need this. My man got 2 jobs. Yes, Rochelle is the name I was looking for. Tanya was the little sister. Janet and Lisa, I don't know why I put Janet and Lisa. I was just looking for names, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Rochelle. Pretty straightforward. 23. In the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what occupation did Aunt Viv have? Was she a doctor? Was she a lawyer? Was she a professor? Or was she a flight attendant? What occupation did Aunt Viv have? The answer I was looking for was yes, she was a professor. She was a professor, of course. Lawyer, the dad, Philip Banks, well, I guess the uncle, depending on how you're looking at it, was a lawyer, well, a judge, not a doctor. But yeah, professor. She was a professor, English professor. I think it was English. It was either English or history. It was one of those. But yeah, she was a professor. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Happy nobody put flight attendant. Next question. Esther Rolle played a mother in this show, Good Times. What was her first name in the show? Was it Florida? Was it Georgia? Was it Virginia? Or was it Carolina? What was the mother's first name? The Evans family is what they were in Good Times. Good Times, the saddest show of all time. Boy, they struggled. When they thought they was getting out the hood, they did not get out the hood. But yes, Florida Evans was the name of Esther Rolle. Esther Rolle is also a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. But yes, Florida Evans was the name. I was trying to come up with other states that sound like names. And yeah, these were the states that made the most sense. I don't think there's nobody walking around named Tennessee. But yes, next question. We are about halfway through with the final round. I feel like I'm speeding through this. Halle Berry became the first Black woman to win the Oscar for Best Actress. What movie did she win that Oscar for? Was it Gothica? Was it Catwoman? Was it Monsters Ball? Or was it The Call? What movie did she win the Oscar for Best Actress? Ooh, can't talk. Been talking all day. That answer, hopefully. Okay, Monsters Ball was the answer I was looking for. I personally haven't seen this movie, but this might be a hot take. It might not. It might be a cold take for all I know. But to me, Halle Berry, I love what she do for the culture. You know, Miss Berry. But actress-wise, she really ain't got that many hits underneath her belt. She is the epitome of pretty girl privilege because she ain't really acting like that. And I'm going to call it what it is. Like I said, might be a hot take, might be a cold take, but I ain't never been blown away by a Halle Berry performance. So I'm going to stop ranting now. But yeah, man, she's a little overrated. Well, she's not a little overrated to me. She is very overrated to me. But hey, what do I know? Next question. Often overlooked, but still having 58 acting credits, her first movie was Salika in Boys in the Hood. Who might I be talking about? It wasn't that major of a role in Boys in the Hood, but this was her first movie role. Who am I looking for? I didn't want to start talking because I feel like I would have gave the answer the more and more I talk. But she is a legend. I knew this was happening. That's why I put Nia Long on there. Nia Long was in Boys in the Hood. She was. She was the love interest of Cuba Gooding Jr. But there was another scene. Well, Salika was also in there, and that was Regina King, who to me is a phenomenal actress. She has a lot of great things. She is a legend. She has range. And everything that I just said about Halle Berry, Regina King is the complete opposite. She is not rated enough. She ain't talked about enough in conversations as she needs to be. Regina King is a legend. And she should be treated as such. But sadly, she don't. But yes, Regina King was in Boys in the Hood. So that was her first movie that she was in. Then she was in all the other John Singleton movies. Poetic Justice, she was in Higher Learning, all of the other ones afterwards. But next question. 27, we getting to the end. We are getting to the end. In Sister Act, what was Whoopi's character's name? Was it Deidre? Was it Diana? Was it Dolores? Or was it Deborah? What was Whoopi Goldberg's character's name in Sisters Act? Sister Deidre? Sister Diana? Sister Dolores? Sister Deborah? What was the answer? Dolores was the answer I was looking for. Dolores, shout out to the 5 people that put Dolores. That is Whoopi Goldberg's character in Sister Act. So, yep. Sister Dolores. Great movie series. The second one is better than the first one, but they all good. They all good. But you got Lauryn Hill in the second one. It's a cheat code. No bonus points again. The lead actress in Columbiana just won her first Oscar. Who am I referring to? Was that Letitia Wright? Was that Yara Sadi? Yep, Yara. Was it Cynthia or was it Zoe Saldana? What lead actress from the movie Colombiana just won her first Oscar? Who might I be referring to? Of course, yes, that was Zoe Saldana. Of course, she identifies as a uh, Afro Latina, I guess. She is Dominican. So I know a lot of people were talking about like, oh, she gave props to being because she said she was the first Dominican woman to win, and she didn't like really talk about that black aspect of her. And it's a common thing that like Dominicans do not be identifying with their blackness. So a lot of people were going back and forth on Twitter because people always go back and forth on Twitter. But yes, it was Zoe Saldana. She won for a movie that was not that I'm not going to say it wasn't well known, but it wasn't well known to the average movie goer. It wasn't even, I don't even think it was in English. But she did win. She did win for that movie. I don't even know. Let me look it up. Hold on. Sorry. I should have did this beforehand. Yes. She was in a movie for she played Rita in a movie called Emilia Perez. Emilia Perez. Okay. That is that. What? No bonus points. What? Oh my god. This person has played everybody's mama. So this is a type in answer. Hopefully you know these people's real names. There's more than one answer that I will accept. If you can give me like the real actress's name, I will take that. But also if you can give me a character that they might have played in a movie. But this person has played everybody's mama. And there's multiple answers to this. So yeah, I'm interested to see what y'all type. Interested to see what y'all type. So the lady with big eyes is crazy. Um, yes, Jennifer, preacher's wife's mama. Yes, the answer I was looking for was Jennifer Lewis or Loretta Devine, which is Madeir. Um, the lady with big eyes. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I guess somebody trying to take treasure. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know, but I'll give it to everybody because why not? Hey, it's been one of those days. Everybody, but yeah, the answers I was looking for was Jennifer Lewis um, and Loretta Devine. Look up those names if you don't know who they are. You be like, oh yeah, I've seen her, and she was playing somebody's mom because they always play somebody's mom. Um, and ooh, we got Simone Biles jumping over B Man for first place. And then in third place, we still have Shantae. So those are the top three. Let's see if anything shifts within this last question. I don't even remember what this last question is. Um, so yeah, we both gonna see what it is. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think before I go. Oh, okay, I remember now. Okay. Cool. So it's a type in question. You just have to give me one. Leading ladies bonus, not including Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder. Name another show written by Shonda Rhimes. Written by Shonda Rhimes. This should be easy for some. It might be very hard for others. But you have a long list to go off of. So hopefully, you can come up with an answer. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it that. I'm sure Simone Biles Owens is about to win, and I got a feeling that is my sister, but I could be wrong. But I feel like it is. But let's see. There's a lot of answers. Okay, of course, I should have took this off. But yeah, you got, of course, Grey's Anatomy. Private Practice. Other Seattle Grace things. She's helped on other things. She got to be like the most popular writer of the 21st century when it comes to TV shows. Honestly, let me see. What are some of her? Oh yeah, I'm surprised nobody said it, but she also wrote Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte. Bridgerton, Queen Charlotte, Inventing Anna, How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal, of course, Private Practice, Grey's Anatomy. But yeah, so she has done a lot. She has made a lot of money. But yeah, this was only for 100 points because I thought it was a layup. But yeah, so Simone Biles Owens is the winner of today's trivia. Shout out to you. Like I said, I think it's my sister, but I could be wrong. Crazy. I didn't know that was going to be that. But yeah. That was trivia. Thank y'all for being here. Yeah, man, I know I was all over the place. Thank y'all for being here. It's been a crazy day, crazy week. I am preparing to be out of town for literally 2 weeks. I go out of town on Sunday, and I won't be back until the day before the 20th. So you can just imagine how long that is. But we will be doing trivia on that Thursday. I'm going to be looking for inspiration while I'm going on my trip. But yes, the next trivia offering will be March 20th. Same time, same place, 7:30, right here on YouTube. Come mess with your boy. Please continue to do something to learn new information. Continue to learn something new that you can pass down to other people. Yeah, man. See, man, where my mouse at? Okay. Yeah, man. Just do something that you can learn, that you can pass on to somebody else. Like I said, it is Women's History Month. So learn something new about, a Black woman or a woman in general. Of course, there is no world without women. There is no world without Black women. They are the start of literally everything. So yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. I feel like it's all women in here. So shout out to y'all. Yeah, I'm done talking. I have reached my word quota for the day. So I'm about to go out and stop talking and pack and do laundry. But y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. Tell your friends about me. Tell them to follow me on everything. I'm trying to get more than 6 people on next time. So please tell your people. But y'all take care. Thank y'all for being here. I'm out.
I believe in your destiny.